What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another reaction video. Gamescom is in full swing with a ton of just info, gameplay, announcements just coming nonstop. There's no way I'm gonna watch it or get to it all. So I'm basically just gonna be picking and choosing what I want to check out. One of those being Fable. I know Xbox had a stream earlier today where they had a look at it, and had the developer interview. But just recently they dropped an extended gameplay trailer. One it's titled "Official Quest Gameplay." So I figured we're just gonna check that out, which is probably the same gameplay they showed off during the interview. So yeah, I'm really excited for Fable. I've been a fan for a long time, and I'm just excited for the game in general. So enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
Hi there, I'm Connor Cross, Art Director at Playground Games, and today I'm excited to show you a brand new gameplay demo of Fable. In this demo, we're going to show you an early quest in the game. You'll see cinematics, exploration, choices, and combat. Exactly how you'll experience it when we launch next year on February 23rd.
God,
And it
it's
all
so
takes
many
place
games
against the magnificent backdrop of
coming out in
Albion's capital
February.
city, Bowerstone.
Damn, the game looks so good. So many games coming out in February.
Bowerstone is home to over 400 of our living population. Fable's handcrafted, fully voiced NPCs. They all have their own jobs, traits, hobbies, families, and homes. And you can interact with every single one of them. Bowerstone is huge, with over 130 homes and more than 30 businesses to be found across the city. And you can buy them all, if you have the gold. And of course, you can go inside all of them.
The 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 thing is though, how are they gonna balance that? Because Fable 3, it got you could break the game pretty easily. In Fable 3, with like how the economy worked, you could break it pretty easily. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how like they're going to balance that, the economy out.
I'm currently in the Market District, which, as the name implies, is full of businesses. If you're interested in changing your appearance, Crown Hairdressers is over on the right. And up on the left, we have Stitch Please, Butterfield Market's high-end tailors.
I just realized the last time we saw the game, they showed a male character, and now they're showing a female character.
Now, this isn't my first visit to Bowerstone. In fact, I've been quite busy between heroics. I've already purchased a home and started a family. I've done some shifts at the bakery to make gold. And I've helped out a few of the locals, as there are many people in Albion in need of a hero.
Hero!
Let's go and check in on my family.
Oh my
This
god.
handsome chap is Elliot, my spouse.
Looking good, darling.
He
It's a
has his
very-
own job, hobbies, routine, and memory. Like the rest of our living population, he's not scripted set dressing. He has emergent behavior powered by real-time systems.
Okay, so their home is a little run down. It's not as fancy as it can be.
And he lives here, with me and our daughter Daisy.
Where did babies come from?
Haha.
Homes come in many different shapes, sizes, and prices. And all of them are richly detailed and full of life.
So glad I married all of that.
Right, back to our
Okay.
story. So far, I've been searching for the Heroes Guild, the traditional home of heroes in Albion. I'm looking for someone to help our grandma and village, who've been turned to stone by Isabel, the mysterious hero in a red cloak. The guild has been locked so far, but I recently acquired a key from my adoptive brother, Connor.
Whoa.
All right, Con. Let's try this key.
Looks so good.
Welcome to the Heroes Guild, home of the legendary guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
Mother? Can I get a large beer, please? Thank you.
A large beer. Right.
Why
As
would
the
you
saying
get that?
goes, never meet your heroes.
This will do.
Splash them.
Oh.
Throughout your adventure, you'll be faced with choices, some of which are huge, world-changing decisions. Others are
You know what,
smaller,
Adam?
but all of them have consequences. The key thing to remember is that every choice can get you a reputation.
Oh, you took your bloody Oh, right. Hero. Yeah. Yeah, of course you are.
I need your help.
Now I'm finished. Guild's closed.
My nan used to tell stories about you. She
Your
said...
Nan? If you're some kind of mega fan, I think I've still got some merch out the back. Got shields with my face on. Sort of tabard things.
She's trapped. They all are. My whole village. There was a woman in red. But she could have been a hero or...
You're a hero. You'll work it out.
And what about you? You're being evicted. You gonna tell me what happened?
I mean, I'm not particularly proud of it, but I ran up a few debts. I don't like to talk about that.
What? That?
I reached out to a local sculptor in town.
Oh, that's right.
Commissioned him to capture my image.
I forgot about that. Like they showed that off in like previous trailers where they were like, it's like an interview, like Modern Family type thing. I remember that. I was like confused for a second, like, wait, where? Why are we switching locate? What's going on? But I get it now. I get it. I get it.
In a raw and marble. Anyway, I don't know what I did wrong, but guys wouldn't pay me in the end. I did what anyone would do, and I went down to Ronnie's place.
You lost the Heroes Guild on a bet. It's fine. I'll get it back. And your gold.
You're not listening. I meant what I said. I'm done.
I'm not doing it for you.
So, I'm off to get the guild deeds back from Ronnie and her gang, the Slicks. Fortunately, I don't have to go far before I run into them. And we're about to meet Billy, part-time playwright and full-time orphan, who's bringing Humphrey her latest script.
What's going on here?
Oh my gosh, a new hero. Mind if I take notes?
Keep your nose out, mate. Slick Ronnie sent us. She wants old Golden Balls evicted, and we're happy to oblige.
This doesn't need to get violent.
Whoa, giving villains a chance to save themselves? So heroic.
Wrong. Ronnie owns those deeds now. Legally, the guild's hers. So that means you're trespassing.
Get somewhere safe!
Take this. Got it.
Here we go.
Are you pissed?
Okay. Alright. Ooh, what was that? I don't see fireball, right? Switching to...
Whoa, that was so authentic. You're the real deal.
It's very
I
much
thought I
similar
read
to
about
your
all the
previous
heroes.
games.
So which one are you?
I'm the hero of Briar Hill.
I don't know where that is, but I bet they're proud of having you as the hero.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, right. I have Mr. Golden's script. It's the first step of my 3-step plan. Write the musical, get Mr. Golden to star in the musical, make Mr. Golden happy again.
Best of luck with that.
Thanks, hero. You didn't like the first 4 drafts, but I think I've nailed the 5th. Anyway, I bet you have some hero business, so I'm just gonna wait here for Mr. Golden. He has to come out eventually.
Okay.
Billy will show up again later in our story. But I've got deeds to recover. Before I do, I have a skill point to spend. You earn these throughout the game as you progress through quests and explore the open world. Here's a brief glimpse of our skill tree, where I'm going to spend my skill point on blades.
Okay. Let's go back. So, combat looked very much like... Obviously, it's a bit more refined, but it looks very similar to the previous games, where you're able to toggle the abilities on your, on your buttons, and then you can easily switch between ranged and melee. Like literally, just press the aim button. It looks like you can just switch to aiming off the bat. But there was one thing I wasn't sure about, and that was the 3 above the abilities. It's like you have 3 uses of something, and then it was on cooldown to 2, and then it went back to 3, and then also there was a one ability that she did that maybe it was just really quick that I didn't see it when she toggled the ability wheel, but like when she threw the sword or threw something, it looked like... I don't know. I didn't see where it came from, so that's the one thing. But okay, let's rewind this real quick because I want to see everything here. Okay, hold on.
You earn these throughout the game as you progress through quests and explore the open world. Here's a brief glimpse
All right, so obviously we have Fireball already, and she already picked Lightning Strike, so we know that.
of our skill tree, where I'm going to spend my...
And then Rapid Fire increases... Okay, so that's just literally upgrades to the Fireball. And then, hold on. Combustion, Blast and Damage. Gotcha.
my skill point.
And then Shove increases push damage and range.
On blade.
And then Blades, summon magical swords that automatically target nearby enemies. Casting while locked onto an enemy sends all magical swords towards them. I'm pretty sure that's also an ability that was like in one of the previous games as well.
A spell which is great for crowd control. I'll equip it now. As you've seen, you never know when you'll end up in a fight. I'm also able to upgrade my weapons with new combos and abilities using special magical gems known as willstones, which can be found across the world.
Ah. I'm trying, because I don't remember because there are augments you can put, gems that you can put in your weapons to make them stronger, but he said combos. So I don't think that was in previous games where like the gems themselves had combos. So I'm very curious how that works.
Ronnie's pub is in Copperbottom, home of Bowerstone's working class. It suffers from poverty and unemployment, and it's very cramped and crowded. So I'll use my wisp to help us navigate there.
Whisk me away on your steed!
If I had time, I could head into the Painted Prince, a tattoo parlor. In Fable, you can choose how you look, but it's your actions that determine what people think about you. If you wanted, you could even influence the economy in this area. It all begs the question, what type of hero do you want to be?
What's that, hero?
Here we are, Ronnie's pub, the poorhouse. I'll ask around and see if there's a way to get those deeds back.
What do you want? Best not be a beer.
Well, the barmaid's clearly not a fan.
Anyone seen my ransom note practice?
Oi, you got business with Ronnie or what?
You tell me.
Me? Tell you? I think that's a bit above my pay grade, pal. You'll have to chat to the big dog on the door. She knows Ronnie's schedule.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Or not. We're the Slicks. We don't care about manners. Any feedback for me, by the way? I'm on a work experience placement. If I don't make it here, I've got to slum it with the Oakshire gangs, you know?
Try swearing more, arsehole.
Blimey. I could give it a shitting go. Cheers, hero.
Great. I got the info.
That was
we need,
actually kind of funny.
and I was able to give him some very useful advice
That
in
was-
the process.
that was-
Let's hope that helps him out.
That gave me a chuckle.
What?
I'm here to see Ronnie.
Good for you. Boss ain't really taking on new clients right now. You got an appointment?
We're on the clock, so this time I'll pay to get through. Although, you can approach this obstacle in a bunch of ways, depending on how you want to play.
Can't you look the other way?
For that amount of coin, I'll look whichever way you tell me to, mate. Why don't you go on through, eh? Make yourself at home, but not too at home. No touching the boss's stuff. She'll be with you shortly.
Nice.
If I had the guild deeds, where would I stash them?
Our hero is nothing if not resourceful.
Right. Better get this back to the guild.
Oh. Come on. We know that's not gonna happen.
Stray too far from Daddy, hero. Let me guess. You're lost.
Had a few too many pints, actually.
You smug git. That's quite funny. I tell you what, though, it takes stones robbing from me in my own poorhouse. Humphrey used to be like that, back in the day, before he shit the bed and fell apart. Not that I haven't enjoyed watching the guild slowly bleed out.
Well, you're bleeding out next.
Now you're speaking my language.
This hero causing you grief, boss.
Nothing you lot can't sort out. Humphrey should have warned you not to fuck with me, hero. Bit late now. Sort them out.
Where's your guild now? That's the intern, you.
Okay. It's your ammo. It was the okay. It's the so you basically get 3 arrow shots. It's your ammo. Got it.
It's time to try out our new spell, Blades, which is great for crowd control.
You gonna run?
Oh, maybe not.
I'm currently playing on Legend mode, one of our harder difficulties, which is for players who want a more demanding combat challenge, and I'll need to make use of all the tools in my arsenal if I want to succeed.
See, what ability was that? Hold on, let's go back real quick.
Demanding combat challenge, and I'll need to make use of all the tools in my arsenal if I want to succeed.
Yeah, what ability is that? Because I'm not seeing it on. Yeah, it's not on the ability wheel. It didn't use up ammo. Is it just an ability tied to the weapon, maybe?
Tools that include new spells, abilities, weapons, and upgrades, all of which combine to create a loadout tailored to how you want to deal with combat encounters.
Ooh, he is tanky. Curious what the difference between the yellow and the red is. Because it looks like she's dodging them either way. So I'm very curious what the difference between them is.
Now I've got the guild deeds, I need to get them back to Humphrey. Hopefully, that'll shake off his hangover for long enough to help me save my village. But we don't have time for that today. So I've shown you Fable's style weaving combat and how you need to use your whole arsenal to deal with enemies on different difficulties. We saw new spells in action and unlocked one from the skill tree. I met Humphrey and recovered the guild deeds. We saw how even the little choices can affect people's opinions of you and build your wider reputation. We explored a small slice of Bowerstone, but there is far more of the city still to discover, and beyond its borders in the wide world of Albion, where each choice shapes your journey, reputation is everything, and fairy tale endings are never guaranteed. Fable launches February 23rd, 2027. We cannot wait for you to play it.
Oh man, this looks good. So freaking good. Alright, that was the official quest gameplay for Fable, and again, the game just looks amazing. It even looks better than the last time we saw it. The gameplay again is very similar to the previous games, obviously expanded and deeper. And obviously the different choices and interaction with the characters is amazing, and the dialogue is actually it's very coming off as very charming. I even got a chuckle out of me for one of the few lines. So yeah, the game just looks so good and I cannot wait. The one thing I am curious about though is, are there going to be companions? Because I know in the previous games, like, you could eventually, like, sometimes get a companion to join you and do, you know, things. You can do things with those companions, but I'm very curious to see if that happens in this game as well. And obviously the story itself looks amazing. I'm very curious to see things outside of the towns and cities, where they showed, even the last gameplay was very much in a small town. Obviously Bowerstone here is like the bigger metropolis, like the main hub, I would say. So I'm very curious to see what the outside world is going to be like. You know, how he even said there's stuff outside the city walls. I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. Like, is it going to be empty? Is it going to be dense? Is it going to be, you know, full of things to do? Or is it just going to be there to just get from one point to another? I mean, if it's really Fable, it's just going to be jam-packed with all sorts of crazy stuff. And that's what I can't wait to see. But those are my thoughts, that's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I am streaming again, so if you want, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/JustAGamerInc, all together in word, or you can click link below, or you can catch me right here on YouTube. Just hit that notification button to know when I go live. But what are your thoughts on Fable? Are you excited for it? There is just a metric ton of games coming out in February, so what game are you most looking forward to in February? Are you going to pick up Fable or are you going to pick up something else? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And also, once again, I am on the PSN blackout. Again, this is just in protest to what Sony is doing with physical disc. I truly believe that physical media is still needed just because we don't have the proper protections for digital content for an all digital future, at least not yet. So, you know, physical disc is still needed at this point in time, and I ask that you guys support it whenever and if at all possible. Also, there is a crap ton of games coming out in the coming weeks, so if you're willing and able, please check out the link below and help me buy games, because there's just so many of them. I can't afford them all, so any help would be appreciated, so check out the link below. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.